Hello everyone. If you have not been following this channel for a long time, I am Prepper Princess and I bought my home 2 years ago for $67,000. It is now doubled in value, in part because of the current inflation in housing prices. However, the majority of it has been because of all the remodels and fixes that I've made in the place. So this is my opportunity to show you guys some before and after photos, and I do have to just give you a fair warning. Some of these pictures are going to be pretty gnarly. So if you have a sensitive stomach when it comes to things like gross toilets or just plain old nastiness, viewer discretion is advised. This video is brought to you in part by me. I am the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you're interested in this book, I will leave a link in the description below. All right, this is photo number 1. You can see the light switch in the cabinet right here. Here's the cabinet and here's the light switch. The previous person tore out the wall, and also you can see there's a window right here that they covered with pretty much just a big piece of wood. All right, and they tore out the wall. Here's the after. You can see the cabinet on the right, the light switch in the middle, and the window on the left. Before, after. Here is photo number 2 of the master bath. You can see the toilet under my thumb there on the left, and the vanity in the middle, and then straight ahead is the bathtub and shower, which the previous person tore out. Obviously either not mentally stable or on drugs, but in either case, here's the before, here's the after. You can see the toilet on the left, the vanity, and the bathtub and shower. Before, $67,000 house. After. Here is the before picture. As you can see, they tore out the door jamb right here. At one point, this was a garage, and then it was converted into a second bedroom, and then a door was added, and it was converted into a duplex. It's now back to being a bedroom, but the door is still there. So, as you can see, here's the before. Here's the after. $67,000 house. Trashed. Door jamb gone. After. Door jamb is back. This one took me a minute to figure out which room it is, but you can see the hose thing here for the water, and you can see the piping for the laundry room. So this is the laundry room. There's also a door right here where they tore out the top half of the door and covered it with whatever those are, blankets, and they also punched holes in the wall, eat a fetus, and decided to party in here. And you can just see. Anyway, this is the before. This is the after. So this is my laundry room. Quite a bit has been changed in here. It's actually partially an office now as well. But here's the before. And there's the after. I'm warning you all right now before I get to the next one. If you are queasy, this is where you want to stop. All right, I warned you if you made it this far. So you can see to the left here is the bathtub with the tile. And this was the toilet in the bathroom. So here's the before. And here's the after. You can see that the tile matches on the left, and that's actually the only way I was able to tell which bathroom it was. So there's the before, and there's the after. Here is the before, and this is the kitchen. The only reason I know that is because I remember this light being here when I moved in. There was a plugged-in light under the sink, and the sink would be right down here. The previous person tore out the cabinet fronts and decided to hang some curtains for their needs. Anyway, here's the before. Here's the after. $67,000 house. And the after. This is the same kitchen. You can see that the range, which I still have the range. It still works and it's in good condition. It is right there. But you can see that they actually tore out part of the kitchen that reached over to, anyway, here's what the cabinet fronts looked like. I don't know how that happens or what it is, but that's what they looked like. They also tore out right next to the sink, which is all fixed now. So there's that. And I've got some chicken cooking on the crock pot. So there you go. Next one, warning, next one's going to be another queasy one. Here is the before. And here's the after. Before. After. Before. After. Before. So this one I won't be able to do it justice because it's just a picture of a wall with graffiti all over it. But I'll show you a panoramic of the room. But this is the before. Here's the after. There's me. That was this wall, which is now plain. Here's another before. Actually, if you can see all the way over to the right, they broke the door, and then they took the door, which were bifold doors, off of the closet and used it as a regular door because they broke the door. There's the after. Sorry, it's blurry. It's not focusing. But here's the before, and here's the after. So the after, this is new closet doors. Everything's been repaired on the door jamb, new lights. This is a remote control for the air conditioning system that's in here. And this is like, I guess, so I don't trip over stuff. It's a little light or in case the electricity goes off. So that is another one. Here is another before picture. And the only reason I know this is where it is because of this air conditioner right here. There used to be an air conditioner and I plugged up the hole and it's just a wall now. But this was the view into the master bathroom, which they tore out. And it looks like they tore out the door as well and put up a curtain. So here's the before. There's the after. Before. After. New vanity and backsplash. As you can see, they tore out the shower. Shower is now fully installed. With water saving shower head, of course. But, yep, tore out the bathtub. Here is a before. This is the ceiling fan, and there are popcorn ceilings here. I'm not sure if you can tell how dirty that is, but the ceiling fan also did not work, so that came out and was replaced. But here's the before. That's about as close as I can get to an after. Sorry, it's a little bit off, and I didn't want to turn on the light, otherwise it would blind you all, but it's all cleaned up now. Here is a before. You can see where they took the bifold door off of the closet and used it as a bedroom door to go into the second bedroom, which was covered in graffiti so much that they moved out into the 12 by 10 laundry room. And then they also destroyed that. But anyway, here's the before. Hey, look at that, a door. Welcome into a normal room without graffiti. That's the after. Here's the other side of the door that they took off of the closet. I think I already showed you this, guys, a little bit closer up, but here it is at a distance. This is the door before, and there's the after. Another wonderful before. The air conditioning unit was taken out of the window, and there is a whole house, not a whole house system, but I don't know what they're called. I can't think of the word. Anyway, so that's how I know this is this room. Before, after. You know, paint does a lot, spackle does a lot, and drywall does quite a bit as well. So, you know, don't be afraid to buy the cheap $67,000 house because just a little bit of work can go quite a long way. And I have one last picture to show you, and that is of the backyard. Unfortunately, this doesn't really do it justice. When I first moved in, it was nothing but dirt and weeds. And so here's the before, and here's the after. And I'll go ahead and take you guys on a quick little tour of my backyard, because I don't think that picture does it justice. But do want to go out there and show you that real quick. Heading into the backyard, you can see this door has beautiful stained glass. It's not really stained glass, it's just a $10 film that you can get on Amazon. And it has a doggy door, and I wanted to replace the door so it had a window. The doggy door and stained glass was like $800, and I refused to spend that. So I bought the $80 glass and put it in myself, and that's how I did that with the door. There's my doggy. Mr. Rocky Pants is making a cameo appearance. When I moved in here, the only thing was this part right here going straight from the room to the laundry room, and this was actually a carport. There was no fencing. So you could drive your car in here and park it, and you could also go out this side, I believe. But I just think that's weird. But anyway, so these red bricks were in, some of them were in a pile, and I just went and bought more to make it kind of even on both sides. And then you've got the grass and this beautiful thing here, and I'm watering right now. Growing all lemons, mandarins, and oranges, as well as a fig tree, and I've got more to come pretty soon. But yeah, and back here is this old shed that I need to tear down because I don't use it. I don't have anything in it. And then I've got my little vegetable patch over here, which is just growing a couple of sweet smelling things. So I've got lavender and oregano, and then a couple of zucchinis. I don't want to go really big on the vegetables. I'm kind of tired of doing that. It's not economically feasible. And then we've got firewood. Oh, sorry. Rocky. We've got firewood over here, all collected from pallets and wood that my friends gave me. When I moved in, there was no fencing here. So that fence was built. And also, if you look over here, this fencing is partially new, partially redone, but this fencing that goes all the way up to the front is new. Here, but there was a window right here, and there is an empty property on that side, and transients come through at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I would be in bed, and Rocky would be drug dealer through the empty street over, which is not very cool. But yeah, so that's why I built the fence and got rid of that window. So we've got some nice lights going all the way around this part right here. We've got solar on top to help supplement with the electricity bills. So this solar powers my off-grid solar unit right there, Energy. This is the Apex, and it powers my entire living room and office. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, and don't forget, do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.